なんかあそこに誰かおるのが見えるんやが、どうやってあそこに上がればいいんだ。どうやって上がるんだ。あそこ落ちて死にそうだな。このくらいなら大丈夫か。いて、聞こえるよ。なんでそんなとこに上がったんだよ。いて、何二人して投げてくんだよ。これうんこじゃないだろうな。背中に触ってるのなんだ。どうすりゃいいんだよ。
Am I ever pleased to see you?
I talked to your friends. Come down.
Right. I'm coming.
大丈夫か
You lucky devil, you. You know, I've one regret. That...
Dead. Damn.
おい、なんで落ちて死ぬんだよ。いやー、今の生かして助ける方法あったの？なんでギャグみたいに死んだの今。これさ、うまく助けないと死んでいくとかそういうことじゃないよね。今のは回避しようがなかったよね。だって上からは話しかけたりできそうになかったし、あいつらに一応一回は助けたんだけどみんな死んだって言わなきゃいけないのかな、もしかすると。大体ここはどこなんだよ。どういう風にここに来たの？どういうことなんだここの島は。灯台？この中にいるやつは助けられるんじゃないか、さすがに。勝手に死んだりしないだろう。さすがにさ、ここから飛び降りて死んだらもう処置なしだよ。っていうか、ここで死んだのは誰だ？相棒か。もう誰が誰だか全然わかんないよ。誰かいる？あれ？あ、ガスパールだ。
Hey, wake up.
Shoo. Back to bed, Nibbles.
Wake up.
What's happening?
やっぱドワーフだったのか。
Who are you?
I'm Geralt.
お前と仲間たちは何者
You
なん
and
だ？
your friends. What's your story?
Rabinick and Company. Real estate appraisal, insurance, mass event organization.
はあ。
Gaspard Sutter. My mates call me Sleepy.
帽子も寝ぼすけって感
I
じ。
even slept through that storm. It's a shame so many died.
灰色の髪の少女を探
Any
してるんだ。
chance you've seen an ashen-haired woman around here?
Here? Nay, not a soul. But a lot passes me by on account of my sleeping.
じゃあ、お前の仲間に探すように頼
Your
まれたんだ。
friends asked me to find you, Ferenc and Ivo.
ちなみに相棒はさっき死んだ。
Some horror swarmed Ivo, saw it with my own eyes. And Ferenc, I heard him. A blood-curdling cry, then the roar of a beast.
フェレンクはまだわかんない。
Let's get back to the hut. I'll protect you along the way.
Shame about the lads, really, but what can you do? Come on.
フェレンクは
I should warn you, I suffer from narcolepsy, meaning...
I
ナ
know
ル
what
コレ
it
プシー
means.
なのかな。
Don't worry, I'll keep you awake.
Off we go then.
後ろにあった宝箱がめっちゃ気になってんだけど。やっぱいいもん入ってんじゃねえか。行こう、キャスパール。起きてる？とりあえず海岸沿いでも探していこうか。海岸沿いってこっち？敵？どこだった？大丈夫か？ パールちゃんとついてきてる？
Drifting off. I'll soon.
ああ、起きて。
Wake up.
Yeah, I don't want to go to school.
かわいいじゃん。起きた？いやでも
Know much about this isle.
Almost nothing.
You know it ain't on my map.
A common characteristic of enchanted islands.
You think it's enchanted?
It's the one thing I'm sure of.
でもこんななんかすぐ唐突に寝ちゃうような病気でちゃんと仕事ができてるのがすごいな。友達だから雇ってあげてる。まあそれにしてもちゃんと利益が出ないと無理だろうからちゃんと働いてんだろうな、こんな眠り病を抱えつつも。寝ちゃったガスパールからさ、一定距離離れるとガスパールが死んじゃうとかあるのかな。ガスパールついてきてる？この辺にいるんじゃないのか。あ、ここが最初上陸したところか。ガスパールちゃんと来てる？動いてるね。動いてる限りは大丈夫か。こんな状況でさ、ゲラルトから離れるってすごいよね。まあ敵はゲラルトしか襲ってこないんですけど。こらーこらーこらーこらー、見て、後ろから襲ってくんじゃない？ズル太郎がどこだ？後ろだー。くそー。よし、倒したぞ。ちゃんと来てるね。なんかでかいのがいる。ん？あれは？
Tried to flee the fiend.
フィーンドか。
Stubby legs.
フィーンド。お前の怖くねえぞ。ギャスパールはこれで。
One of the missing dwarves.
ああ、
Shame he's dead.
フェレンク。ギャスパールなんか一言ぐらいないのか。いやー、なんかフェレンクも生きてて目の前で死ぬのかなーって思ってたからさ、アイボの残念さが際立つな。アイボなんであんな残念な死に方を。ギャスパールちゃんとついてきてる？あ、敵がいるから先に倒すか。おい、タンゴロこらこらこらこらこらこらこら勝ちだ。大丈夫？ギャスパール。あった。こういうタイプの切り株には金が入っている。なぜか知らんが。なんか眠くなれぐー。何言ってんだ。
Wake up.
Yeah, I don't want to go to school.
そんなに学校行きたくなかったの？足折れてない？ギャスパールかわいいな。
So, what is it brought you to this strange place?
Looking for
娘を
something.
探しに来たんだ。
Here?
Just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talking about it, are you?
Not really.
お前は眠そうだな。あ、小屋に着いた。よし。
Brought you your friend.
Not sure. Let's hear him then.
Wake up.
I'm
また
awake.
寝てたのか。
Gaspard! Stand back! I'm opening the door.
他の2人は死んだぞ。
You seem a bit muddled.
Muddled. A bit drowsy, that's all.
What of the
ド
others?
ワーフかわいいな。
Found one near a monster's den. He was already dead, sadly.
もう一
Saw
人は
another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shit. Rabinick told me to have an eye
ラベ
on
ネ
this
ック
note.
2人と
Was his
も
nephew. Thanks for helping. And sorry I didn't trust you.
気にすんな。
Oh, everything's gone wrong. What'll we do now?
Got a boat. You can leave with me, but I need to
乗
find
るか
someone
な、
first.
ゴールデンにこの人数。
Ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
なんで？何が気の毒なの？
What do you mean?
She's cold. Spirits left her.
Must have passed shortly before we found her.
Let's wait by the boat.
いや、こんなにあの人数乗らんやろ。ドワーフって重そうだしさ。中にいるのか？ナイフが自動で動いているんですが。コルセット外してやれ、とりあえず。ゲラルトがこんなヘニャヘニャになるのは初めて見たかもしれんな。ゲラルト。ごめん、私のゲーマーとしての勘がなんか、これ死んでねえだろって言ってるけど、白目向いとる。このホタルがシリの魂だったりする？そんなわけないよな。そんなわけあるのか？生きとるやんけ。今のは過去に迷子のシリを見つけた時なのかな。そういう気分なんだろうな。迷子のシリをようやく見つけた。よかったね。
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
A witcher can forget to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his blade.
Yeah, I used to repeat that
ね、ゆっくりしてるけどさ、ドワーフたちが待ってんじゃないの？
What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
One that gave you the scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the cockatrice of Spala. Another addition to the collection. Nothing special. Yours is healed beautifully, though.
Avalok. He prepared some special
本
ointments
当だ、
for me.
傷が治ってんね。
But that was before the curse gripped him. Wonder where he is now.
ケイヤモルヘンにいるよ。
We lifted the curse. He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Are you serious? You must be. You'd not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
You trust him?
Avalok? He's not let me down to date. Not once.
でもあの卑怯者だっけの青年は見捨てられちゃったじゃん。っていうのは気になる。
Why exactly is Avalok helping you? Sages have never been fond of humans.
He doesn't do it for me. It's about my power.
なるほど。
As if it could ever be about anything else.
それでも信用してるんだね。
Avalok tried to teach me how to control my ability. He was also making sure I didn't fall into Eridan's hands.
なるほど。何かが更新された音がした。なぜエレディンに狙われてるのかわかるか？それはシリの力じゃないの？
What everyone wants. Control of my powers.
だよね。
His homeworld faces annihilation. Eridan's decided to invade ours. Brilliant, wouldn't you say?
まあ素敵。
Can't achieve much on his own, so he needs to bring an army. Except his navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes. Their abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the process, well, that's a necessary sacrifice.
なぜアバラックと旅することになったんだ？何かが更新されてるけど見れないよ。
As soon as I'd left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eridan and his Red Riders.
私に知らない話をするな。
I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was then that Avalok appeared, out of nowhere. He found a portal and took us to a world where Eridan couldn't find us for, perhaps half a year.
そこはどんな世界だった？
The world where Eridan couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads, waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes.
SF じゃん。
And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
SF じゃん。
Siri, stop fooling around.
Told you you wouldn't believe me.
てかこんなのんびり話してればよかったのかな。していいのかな。ところでなんで戻ってきたの？見つかったから。
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you.
まあ確かにね。誰も自分を知らないところで永遠に暮らしたくないよね。
We were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell headfirst and forward.
初めからみんな話してくれ。せっかくだから。
So tell me how it happened, step by
ドワーフ
step.
たちは待たせてお
Eridan
こう。
located us mere moments after we landed on Ardskellig. Soon after, he and his riders surrounded us. I thought it was over, the end. Turned out Eridan had other plans. He produced the phylactery, uncorked it. A fog enveloped us, and Avalok began gasping for air.
That's how Eridan cursed Avalok, triggered his transformation into Uma.
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation, that's what he was after. But Avalok refused to succumb without a fight. He cast a spell that wrought havoc in the hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of a forest on Ardskellig.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avalok opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse, he failed to reach the portal in time.
なるほど。
We had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in Velen.
知ってるぜ。
But you failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal, instead of at Avalok's hideout, I landed right in the
あ
middle
あ、
of
そこで
Crookback
あ
Bog.
の3人に見つかった。
I barely escaped the crones. And then there was the Baron. You know he took me hunting. I killed a wild boar with my sword.
I heard.
うん、聞いた聞いた
A。coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended to hunt.
石弓は？
I was wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air.
そこのディティールはあんまいら
I
ない
heard a
かな。
strange sound. Unsettling.
Boar attacked you?
Big as a bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword. Had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly. A shame I had to leave. Flee. But I didn't want to bring the wild hunt down on them.
なるほど。
Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avalok, I decided to find you and Yen.
ホワソンジュニア。それは
So
ダン
how'd
ディ
you
ーン
even
じゃな
meet
い
a
の？
man like Horson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found. And I needed someone who could fix the phylactery. No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage. One with extraordinary powers. Dandelion took it upon himself to help me.
だよね、
As
ダ
if
ンディ
his
ーン。
honor depended on it. He arranged a meeting with a mage, but it proved a trap set by the temple guard.
Failed to mention that.
Probably didn't want to worry you. Later, we learned the guard did that sort of thing regularly, in the hope of nabbing anyone who collaborated with
ああ
mages.
なるほどね。魔術師を探したからには魔術師と関係があると。
Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad, as he put it, could do more than others. He was certain to know someone who could fix the phylactery.
Horson Jr.
I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
結局は裏切られたんだな。
You suspected right. Horson was not the ideal partner in crime.
Damned simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
Who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple Isle. Great idea.
We hadn't planned it. Had no time to consider. We just bolted. I didn't even realize the guardsmen were driving me into a trap. Suddenly there I was, and I knew I had to disappear. At once.
それでスケリッチに着いだわ
And
けか。
that's when you landed back in Skellige.
The shore of Hindisfjord. The first pleasant place that came to mind. Hjalmar and I used to swim there.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident? I thought you and Avalok had arranged something.
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am, where I travel. In fact, Eredin arrived soon after I did. His riders in tow. Once again, things happened quickly. Lofferton, the hunt's attack, my flight. And then... dreams. Just dreams.
なるほど。弊害が出ちゃったってことかな。なんかシリの空間転移能力は血筋によるもので、それによってなんかコントロールできなかったらちょっと良くないことが起こるみたいな本があったよね、確か。
What did you dream? I've had nothing but nightmares lately.
自分語りやめろ。
Likewise, for the most part. In one, a monster grown from a stillborn child chased you.
それは現実だね。
That was horrible. Had a few nice dreams. For example, in one we sat around a fire, drinking good wine, and all around people danced and laughed.
Like that one a lot better.
Me too. But these dreams, and the others, ended in some tower. No matter what I dream, in the end, I would enter a tower.
傷はだいぶ良くなったけど消えてはいないんだな。知ってる場所か？
Recognize it? Know where it might be?
Not sure. I don't think so, but there was something familiar about it. And something terrifying. The tower was stark and dead. But at the same time, I felt I had to enter it.
Did you?
No. Dreams all ended with me searching for the entrance. And the last
夢占いできそう。
instead of the tower, I saw your grizzled face. If not for the scar over your eye, I'd have thought I was still dreaming.
死んでるんじゃないかと心配したんだよ。
I was afraid you were dead. Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice and you weren't breathing.
And yet you came in.
Who listens to dwarves these days? Speaking of which, they're probably getting antsy.
あ、
We
やっ
should
と
go.
思い出したな。
Got a boat on the beach. Once we land, we'll head for Kaer Morhen. on horseback.
Right. Conventional means of travel. They're just better. Though a portal would be quicker.
And draw Eridan to us immediately. Rather not risk it.
門が嫌いだからでしょ。
I hate portals.
やっぱりね。というか、なんで戦うのにヒールがあるんだ。おい置いてかれちゃった。
Listen, we gotta think of a way to.
来てるじゃん、ワイルドハント。
Get us out of here.
They'll know where we've gone. They'll know how to find me.
They already do. Siri, take us home.
結局これしかないのか。あら。ベセミル何してんの？ていうか、確かにあんな長話して待たせたらドワーフも行くわって感じ。イェニファーがイライラしてる。さっき大切なものっていうトロフィーを取って、多分シリと一緒にケイアモルフェンに来るのが条件かな。シリでーす。よかったよかった。ベセミル。ベセミルおじさん。腰がグキっていくぞ。そこは瞬間移動で来いよ。
My, you've grown beautiful.
No point standing around. Come on, time to greet the others.
You've not changed a bit. Any of you. All just like I remembered.
ウィッチャーだからよ。まあ俺たち別れたけどな。
What?
別れ
Little sis.
トリスいつの間に来てたの？トリス微妙な視線をこっちに投げるな。トリスとシリの髪型って一緒かな？似てるね。なんだこの気まずい空気は。
Everyone you asked for help. Avalok's resting in the tower, still in pretty bad shape. No reason to do it out here. Come inside.
Wild Hunt はすぐにやってくる。
I'm short. Wild Hunt will be here soon. Glad to see you, Triss.
Thank Yennefer. She's the one who invited me.
There'll be time to talk later. We should confer now.
はあ、ケイアモル編の
Well, yeah, you know the wild
ランバート？なんでランバートが更新される？
Their navigators open portals, rifts that we
あ、
might
なんか喋ってる二人で。なんか怖。あ、トリスはお団子2つか。シリと違って。違う、書物じゃなくて。人物辞典、ランバートは、あった。ランバートはケイアモル編を嫌っていたが、それでもケイアモル編防衛戦ではためらわず戦闘に加わった。
They also summon the frost that occupies the voids through which they travel.
To see you.
There's just
おお、来てる。やるまがある。
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
元気だよ。次の航海の予定
Got
は
any voyage in mind?
Of course.
What about
Sarah?
どうでもいい話だった。
farewell on Crate?
ヤルマール・アンクライとか。おお、ゾルタンもいる。いやいや。ベルミアン。あ、なんかやってくれるのか。なんか爆発させんのかな。ベセミルは多分この塔っていうかこの砦の監視係をしてるから。ランバートがそんなこと言うなって。なんか今ちょっと話しかけたのに中断しちゃった。ありがとうランバート、好きだよお前のことが。お前は好きじゃないかもしれない。そんだけかい。とりあえずまあこの辺で終わっとくか。ここはあ、ベスもいる。あれ、結局ベスも来たの。おっぱい閉まってる。
I ought to give you a hiding for not asking my help, but I took it all out in roach along the way.
おっぱい閉まってる。閉まってないじゃん。あれ、
What's this whore son doing
来て
here?
くれたんだ。
We need him.
You might have forgotten what he did. I haven't.
分かってくれ。知らないしね。
Whatever the cost, and Letho's faced the hunt
レソの
before.
こと、レソか。レソの名前忘れてた。
I simply don't trust him.
Letho won't betray us.
You're naive. Always have been. Usually I don't give a shit, but this time it could kill Vess and me both. Think this through before it's too late.
レソなんか言ってよ。
We'll stay and help. But we don't want him at our backs.
何があったの。バーノンたちとレソ。レソは久しぶりだな。レソ。
Big fight ahead of us. How's morale?
Remember our encounter with them at the Hanged Man's Tree. We'll
なんか言っ
thrash
て
him again this time.
今度もぶちのめしてやろうな。レソにも会えてよかった。やっと来たんだね、ケイア・モルヘンに。